Translation practice. Translation practice is a great way to boost your understanding of Japanese grammar and sentence structure. But it isn't always easy to get instant feedback and correction. Until now. Let's use ChatGPT for practicing translation exercises. Okay, so here we are at ChatGPT. I'm going to be using the Plus, the premium service, which uses the GPT-4, but we'll also look to see how the 3.5, which is the free version, how it does with this as well. So let's just start off by saying, you are my Japanese teacher, and give me an advanced level vocabulary word. Now this could be if you are a beginner, a beginning level vocabulary. If you're studying for JLPTN4 vocabulary word, anything you want to say, you can do. Then give me an example sentence using that word. Also, I'm going to just use this for an example, but you can also say, give me a list of 10 vocabulary words and 10 example sentences. They give me an example sentence using that word. Do not give me the English translation. I will then translate the sentence and you will critique my translation. Okay, so we're just saying, you are my Japanese teacher, and I want to learn this. I want to learn an advanced Japanese level, a Japanese word, and then give me an example sentence using it. You can also say something like especially if it comes out with a word that you're not too familiar with, and the example sentence doesn't give you good enough information. You can say, tell me more about this, or how would this be used, or what situations do you use this? But let's just see what happens here. And then I said, don't give me the English translation. I will then translate the sentence and you will critique my translation. If you don't say don't give me the English translation, then it might automatically spit it out. And we don't want it to do that because we want to use this as a learning process, learning tool. This is taking a while, so I'm going to fast forward here. Okay, so GPT-4 was not responding. I guess there's just a lot of demand for it right now, so we're going to switch to the default 3.5 version, which is probably better because this is the version that you would use if you have the free account. Now 4, I wanted to do 4 first and then compare it with 3.5, and we'll probably do that later whenever it's an opportunity. But let's see what happens with 3.5, because 4 is amazing, but let's see what 3.5 does with this. You are my Japanese teacher, give me an advanced level word, give me example sentence, don't give me English, I will translate, and then you critique. And boom, here we go. Okay, so you can see how it gives me an advanced level word, which is great. But then it gives me a translation of the example sentence. With 4, what I just gave you, the prompt up there would work just fine, but give me an advanced Japanese word and an example sentence, but do not translate the example sentence. Be very specific into English. I'm just going to stop here and give it that, and then I will say critique mine. Oh, and it worked. Great. So, right, sakuso, complication, intricacy. Okay. Oh, one thing neat about Yomi-chan, you can also, I don't know if you know this, but you can click on the kanji to see Gorsaku, confused, mixed, be in disorder, and go back and see what this one is. Rule synthesize. Okay, and sometimes it makes sense coming together. And if you have the pitch accent dictionary installed, you can see that this is a heiban. Sakuso means to be intricate or to be complicated. So here's this sentence that we're going to translate. Kanojo no kakugo no kodo ni yori, by due to her past actions. So niyori, according to, due to actions, or words and actions. Gendo speech and conduct, probably better. Kako no, so the past of hers. Watashi no kanjou wa sakuso shimashita. My kanjou, my feelings are mixed, maybe? I wonder if, due to her past actions, my feelings my feelings are complicated, are mixed, complicated. Let's just try complicated and see what it says. Critique this translation. Okay, so we gave the command and my translation. Due to her past actions, my feelings are complicated. Let's see what the computer says. Your translation is accurate and conveys the meaning of the original sentence. Great job. Okay, well, I feel great about that, but GPT-4 goes one step farther, which maybe later, if it's working, I'll make another video about that. And it says, and here's my translation then. And sometimes it's just a very slight difference, but it's like, oh, why didn't I think about that? And it's a great way to compare, multiple translations and to get an idea for how else it could be translated. Let's say you're a total beginner. Give me a beginner level Japanese vocabulary word. And again, you could say JLPT N5 if you wanted to. Write it in Japanese followed by the kana. And again, if this was GPT-4, I would have no worry about continuing the examples or continuing my commands, but let me just submit this. So your beginner level Japanese word is konnichiwa, which means hello in Japanese, and in kana it's the same. Okay, give me an example sentence. And again, this is the version of ChatGPT that is free, that anyone can use, of that word. Here's an example sentence using that. I forgot. Let me try this again. Give me an example sentence of that word, but do not translate that sentence into English. But this is good. This is beginning level. And if you say, oh, I don't know what that is, well, if you have Yomi-chan installed, the Chrome extension, you can look up any of these words. If not, why not? It's free. Just go ahead and install it. But if you're not, then you can highlight the word and say, what does mean? There's a polite way to ask someone's well-being. So I think GPT-4 will probably break down and say the O is an honorific and Genki means energetic and health and stuff like that. But that's fine. That's good. Well, let me just say I'm going to translate your example sentence. Please critique my translation. All right. Good. Hello. How are you? Okay, well done. So I hope this helped, and give it a try. There's many other use cases for learning Japanese with ChatGPT, which we'll explore later. Until then, bye.